your monocles, folks, because the world's spinning faster than a hamster on a Red Bull bender. We've got Brexit buddies kissing and making up, sort of Syria trying to put itself back together, and South Africa cozying up to the US of A. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Trump's busy brokering peace deals, yelling at Bitcoin, and trying to save your kids from the internet. Buckle up, Buttercup, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Remember Brexit? That four-letter word that just kept on giving? Well, it's back, baby. The saga that seemed like it would never end has taken yet another twist. For years, it dominated headlines, sparked countless debates, and even caused a few family feuds. But just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, Brexit has returned to the spotlight. The UK and the EU have inked a reset deal, which is basically a fancy way of saying they're trying to be friends again. After years of negotiations, disagreements, and a fair share of drama, both sides have decided it's time to bury the hatchet. This new agreement aims to smooth over some of the rough edges left by Brexit and foster a more cooperative relationship moving forward. The good news? Easier travel for you lovely people. Yes, you heard that right. The days of endless queues and complicated paperwork might just be behind us. Whether you're planning a weekend getaway to Paris or a business trip to Berlin, this reset deal promises to make your journey a whole lot smoother. Imagine breezing through customs and enjoying more seamless travel experiences across the continent. The bad news? British fishermen are throwing more shade than a palm tree at noon. They're not exactly thrilled with the new deal. In fact, many feel like they've been left high and dry. The fishing industry, which was a major sticking point during Brexit negotiations, hasn't seen the improvements they were hoping for. Instead, many fishermen are finding themselves in even choppier waters. Seems the deal doesn't do much for their hauls, except maybe make them smaller. The promises of better quotas and more access to fishing grounds haven't quite materialized. Instead, many are reporting smaller catches and more restrictions. It's a tough pill to swallow for an industry that was promised so much. Who knew international diplomacy could be so fishy? The complexities of trade deals and international agreements often leave some parties feeling shortchanged, and in this case, it's the fishermen. As the UK and EU navigate this new chapter in their relationship, it remains to be seen how these issues will be resolved. One thing's for sure, the waters of international diplomacy are as murky as ever. Speaking of the UK, let's talk money, honey. Wales and Corby are raking in the investment dough, like a couple of high rollers at a casino buffet. But don't go cashing in your pension just yet, because the Bank of England just hit the brakes on interest rates. It's like they're trying to slow down a runaway economy with a speed bump made of tea and crumpets. Speaking of things that are down, the UK's new immigration white paper is all about keeping those numbers, well, down. Think of it as a velvet rope policy, but for countries. The goal? Less immigration, more control. The problem? Their fancy new visa system is about as reliable as a soggy biscuit. Let's just say if you're planning a trip to visit your nan in Birmingham, you might want to pack a sleeping bag. And a lawyer. Section 5. From Rubble to Republic? Syria's uncertain future. Meanwhile, over in Syria, they're trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. After years of conflict, the government's trying to reassert control, like a parent finally reclaiming their living room after a particularly destructive toddler playdate. They're integrating rebel factions into the army and cracking down on dissent. Will it lead to lasting peace? Only time will tell, but for now it's a fragile peace, held together with duct tape and hope. Section 6. Sunshine and handshakes, South Africa looks west. Let's jet down to South Africa, shall we? They're making friends in high places, specifically the good old US of A. Think of it as a diplomatic bromance, with handshakes, photo ops, and maybe even a shared plate of fries. Why the sudden love fest? Well, let's just say that South Africa sees the US as a key ally in these uncertain times. Plus, who doesn't love a good old-fashioned power couple? Section 7. The Stars and Stripes Forever, and some crypto and kid stuff. Speaking of the US, let's check in on the old red, white and blue, shall we? Trump's been busy, folks. From the bustling streets of New York to the sunny beaches of California, the American spirit is alive and kicking. But amidst all the hustle and bustle, one figure stands out, making headlines and stirring the pot. None other than Donald Trump, he's playing peacemaker between Russia and Ukraine, which is a bit like trying to referee a cage match between a bear and a tiger. Imagine the tension in the room, the stakes high, and the world watching with bated breath. It's a diplomatic dance, a high-stakes game of chess where every move counts. And Trump, with his characteristic flair, is right in the middle of it all, trying to broker peace and bring stability to a region fraught with conflict. He's also taken to yelling at Bitcoin again, because apparently, even cryptocurrencies aren't safe from his Twitter fingers. The world of digital currency is complex and ever-evolving, and Trump's vocal opinions add another layer of intrigue. Whether he's criticizing its volatility or questioning its legitimacy, his tweets send ripples through the crypto community. It's a modern-day gold rush, and Trump is right there, stirring the pot and making sure everyone knows his stance. And if that wasn't enough, he's also pushing for new laws to protect kids online, a move that has sparked both praise and controversy. In today's digital age, the internet is a vast and often unregulated space. From social media platforms to online gaming, children are exposed to a myriad of influences, both good and bad. Trump's initiative aims to create a safer online environment, shielding young minds from harmful content and ensuring their digital well-being. Because apparently the internet is a scary place, full of trolls, misinformation, and, well, you know, Twitter. The online world can be a double-edged sword, offering endless opportunities for learning and connection, but also posing significant risks. Cyberbullying, fake news, and predatory behavior are just a few of the challenges that parents and educators face. Trump's proposed legislation seeks to address these issues head-on, providing stricter regulations and more robust protections for the younger generation. It's a bold move, one that underscores the importance of safeguarding our future leaders in an increasingly digital world. As we navigate these turbulent times, it's clear that the landscape of American politics and society is ever-changing. From international diplomacy to the intricacies of digital currency and the safety of our children, the issues at hand are complex and multifaceted. But through it all, the resilience and spirit of the American people shine through. Whether it's coming together to support a common cause or standing up for what we believe in, the essence of the Stars and Stripes remains strong. So, as we look to the future, let's remember the values that unite us and the challenges that make us stronger. After all, in the land of the free and the home of the brave, anything is possible. Section 8. That's all, folks. For now. Well, there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of the world's current events, served up with a side of satire and a healthy dose of skepticism. Remember, the world's a messy, complicated place, and just when you think you've got it figured out, it throws you a curveball. So stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay skeptical. In a world where information is at our fingertips, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the sheer volume of news and opinions, but it's crucial to sift through the noise and find the facts. And hey, if you've got any thoughts on all this global craziness, feel free to share them in the comments below. Your voice matters, and engaging in thoughtful discussions can help us all understand the world a little better. Just try to keep it civil, okay? In these times, it's more important than ever to foster respectful dialogue. We may not always agree, but we can always listen and learn from each other. We're all in this together after all. The world is a diverse and vibrant place, full of different perspectives and experiences. Embracing this diversity can lead to a richer, more nuanced understanding of the issues we face. So let's work together to build a better future. Whether it's through community involvement, staying informed, or simply being kind to one another, every little bit helps. Remember, the news is just one part of our lives. It's important to take time to connect with loved ones, enjoy the simple pleasures, and find joy in the everyday moments. Life is a beautiful journey, full of ups and downs, twists and turns. Embrace it with an open heart and a curious mind. And don't forget to nurture your passions and hobbies. They can provide a much-needed escape and a source of inspiration. Take care of your mental and physical well-being. In a fast-paced world, it's essential to find balance and take time for self-care. And always remember, kindness goes a long way. A small act of kindness can make a big difference in someone's day. So let's celebrate the good moments, support each other through the tough times, and keep moving forward together. Because at the end of the day, we're all part of this big, beautiful world. Let's make it a better place, one step at a time. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates. Until next time, stay curious. Stay kind and stay informed. That's all, folks. For now.